Welcome back to Hytale Spins. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Hytale fan art that is absolutely insane. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Hytale has just unveiled a new bath of new fan art from the entire community. And as expected, the quality of the artwork has only improved over time. In honor of the game's impending release, we'll be looking at some of our favorite fan art from this batch, as well as some fan favorites from previous batches. So, without further ado, let's get started. The Gentle Fenstalker by Arcana Dragon. The name Arcana Dragon will be familiar to those who keep up with what's going on in the Hytale community. That's because he's one of the most prolific fan artists in the community, having created a slew of fantastic game-related artwork. One of the favorites is this recent piece depicting the Fenstalker, one of the game's most popular bosses, who was revealed shortly after the game's announcement. Despite the fact that the version of the creature was far more terrifying than this one, I can't help but have a soft spot for the swamp creature having some innocent fun. My favorite part, however, has to be the frog, because it's not only adorable to see a giant monster be gentle with a small frog, but it's also game accurate, as stated by the artist himself. One of Hytale's blog posts revealed that the Fenstalkers are friendly towards frogs. This was so adorable, and I knew I had to capture that in my fan art. I love the little details the Hytale team adds to give their monsters so much personality, and I can't wait to meet them in-game. And after seeing this, I have to say that I can't wait to see this guys in person. But I can't say the same for the next set of pieces, because while I'd like to see the first, I think the second will be a little less appealing. Salty Muffin's Gaia Fountain and Varen Portrait. If you're even slightly excited about the game, you'll know that one of the things that makes it so unique is how vast and varied the world in which it takes place is. While you can see this in a variety of places such as the various zones and biomes within those zones, the best example is the two most important figures in high-tech lore, Gaia and Varen. Gaia, the Greek goddess, is supposed to be the most powerful deity in Orbis. For those who don't know, and someone who is worshipped and memorialized by characters throughout the universe, Varen, an otherworldly force capable of corrupting the natural stuff from Orbis, is said to be the game's villain. All this series of illustrations by Salty Muffin perfectly captures the essence of both of them. In comparison to the imposing and powerful piece depicted Varen and all his might, the Guy statue is peaceful, calming, and looks like something you'd find wandering through some magical woods. When asked about his inspiration for the pieces, the artist echoed what many fans have said. "I've always dreamed about a fantasy block game. The Hytale trailer dropped from nowhere, and I was so impressed seeing my dream come true. I can't wait to explore the world Orbis." Now, when it comes to villains, there have been a lot of depictions of some of the game's big baddies, from last edition's Moss Horns to older pieces about the Void Eyes, but my favorite high-tech villain art has to be Hytale's Rogue Gallery by Sal Lines. Apart from the exceptional coloring, composition, and attention to detail, the thing that distinguishes this piece is how imaginatively Sal has imagined the Hytale world. We all know a little bit about each of these villains on their own, but Hytale has never put them all together. No one appears to have objected to that. However, after the artist has put them all together like this, it's difficult to see how they were not previously connected. So, now that we've established that, how about we look at what the piece is depicting? Starting in the background, you can probably see those skeletal zombie-like things which fans of the game will recognize as the Crawlers, a race of creepy crawler mobs that players will almost certainly encounter fairly frequently and directly ahead of them. The Outlanders, who unlike the Crawlers aren't particularly supernatural or villainous, dominated the image for most of the part. Instead, they're supposed to be a race of people who can be fought and who can't, despite the fact that the revelations have shown that the first option is not one you want to pursue, but why they are the center of attention if they aren't the villains. You can see why by looking at the top of the image, where we see a familiar face, the Varen. And therein lies your solution. As I previously said, Varen is said to possess corrupting abilities. So, it's safe to assume that the Varen is using some of Orbis's innocent races and less peaceful creatures to fight the protagonist. To summarize, I believe it is best expressed by the artist himself, and he has stated this. This piece is a collection of the Hytale community's theories about the Crawlers and their relationship to the Outlanders and Varen. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.